son is sick. He had stomach ache.
Oh
right
boy.
after breakfast, so I had to comfort him and send him to the summer camp.
Oh. We've all been there.
And he's sick at the time. I must go to work. It happened. Always happened.
He thinks at 6 he has to go to work. I love it.
Okay. I talk about rational numbers. It's more for, I think, middle school teachers. I know some of you are high school teachers.
Let's see.
This one, right?
It's the bottom. Is that around?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did is to pull out the key ideas on rational numbers from Common Core standards and use some examples to illustrate the key ideas. I did not include all the ideas on rational numbers for middle school. For middle school students, only the key ideas. I think that's very important. For 6th grade, related to rational numbers, I found out 2 key ideas. Probably in the previous standards we did not see that emphasized so much. The first is understanding the procedure for division of fraction by fractions. This is a hard topic for middle school students. And the second key idea for 6th grade from Common Core is negative numbers. And they emphasize different ways to approaching understanding negative numbers. So first I talk about what Common Core proposed, and by using the examples about helping students understand the procedures for divisions of fractions by fraction. I'm teaching the elementary and the middle school mathematics class at Dominican University, and I found that this is also actually a difficult topic for many of our teachers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they know the rule, but how to understand
Teach those kind of
and now mentioning how to help students understanding the procedure. Okay, in the Common Core proposed. So first, the students need to interpret and compute the quotients of fraction, probably in a story, word context. Okay, and the Common Core also, posts that teachers can use models to help students understand the procedures for division of fractions by fraction. I will talk more about the visual models and the story context. The other 2 ways Common Core suggested teachers can help students understand division of fraction by fraction include relationship between multiplication and division. So how to have students understand, 1/2 divided by 3/4 equals 2/3. Okay, we can teach them the rule. Okay, you invert and multiply. How to understand that? Mathematically, Common Core suggested, we can show the students, what's the quotient? The quotient is 2/3. How to interpret that? We can interpret it as, what is 3/4 of 2/3? So students, we know that they learn multiplication, fraction first, and building on their knowledge of multiplying fraction. And if they know that 3/4 of 2/3 is multiplication equals 1/2, so we can build on this knowledge to help them understand, the procedure of 1/2 divided by 3/4 equals what? Okay, and the other mathematical way Common Core suggested is we help students consider division as fraction. I think right now, most time, the textbooks and the teachers, may show the students the fraction bar is also division sign. Okay, so how about we consider division sign as a fraction bar? Then 1/2 divided by 3/4, we can write it as 1/2 over 3/4. And then we can do some, do you want me to show the procedure, or you can do it by yourself?
Some algebra to find a common.
Yeah, like this. So if we consider that as this is the fraction. This is division. We consider division as a fraction. Okay. So we can do procedure mathematically. Okay, so next step, we know that 1/2 times 1/3, and this one, student can do that, that is 1. Okay, so they can understand the procedure mathematically by consider division as fraction. Okay, and those are the two mathematical ways. It could be very straight again for students, unless students have very good number sense and are so proficient with understanding multiplication, fraction. Otherwise, it still be hard for them, to understand. So next, I will talk about the visual models and story context. So I have some tasks for you. Here, I have 2 division problems. First is 1/2 divided by 3/4. Second is 3/4 divided by 1/2. And for each of the 2 problems, I have 2 models. Could you come up with one story problem for each of the 2 models? Would you want to try? So first model is 1/2 divided by 3/4. The second, a divided. Another model.
This is tough.
This is tough.
And so yeah.
You want me to go ahead?
No,
To
let's
show
see.
the-
Let's
do
see
you want to
what we
try?
have
I
with.
think you can ignore my visual model. Just think about the 2 division problems and think of a story problem for them.